Hi friends, welcome back. Today's video, I'm going to be talking about the Erin Condren teacher planners that I ordered for next school year. I did receive the 7x9 focused teacher planner as part of their collaboration for free to review, and I have a video up on this specific planner already, but I wanted to share with you what I ordered and how I'm thinking my current system is going to be updated for next year. So I have been using the 8.5 by 11 Coil teacher planner for years and years and years. It is my go-to. So I did pick that up just in case my plan doesn't work, but I did go ahead and purchase the binder option as well, and I want to kind of compare and contrast what those look like and the differences. But my plan is to use the binder, but if my plan doesn't work, then I needed this one as my backup. But it was also just a good opportunity to kind of share the differences between the binder system and the coiled planner. So a little bit of chit chat and why I went with the binder. My current system is literally a 3-ring binder from the dollar store. It has a bunch of difference in it and information that I just always need to have with me. It does get quite thick during the school year, so it is not something that I could just add to the sheet protectors at the back of my binder or my coiled planner. And this year I used the 8.5 by 11 focused collection. It worked really well, but I thought if I purchased the binder version, I could take all of the stuff out of this and have my teacher planner pages all in one system. So that's why I wanted to give the binder system a try. Now, when I opened this, I did think this was bigger than a typical 3-ring binder, so I did grab this one from my desk just to take a look at a size comparison. So you can see I have the Erin Condren binder here, and if I line up the spine with a standard 3-ring binder, it is about an inch taller, and I have some paper sticking out here, so let me see if I can get that in. And it is also maybe an inch wider on this side. So it is a slightly larger profile than maybe a typical standard 3-ring binder, but that was okay with me. Let's take a look at it. Open it up. It is so wide I can't even fit the whole thing on screen. So sorry about that, but it goes edge to edge. It is quite large. And then the inside of this binder is only available in the Harmony colorful layout. And I will just tell you, the months are beautiful, so I am not mad about that option. You do get all of the tab sections that you're used to in your coiled planner, only obviously they are punched for a standard 3-ring binder configuration. So if you wanted to use these inserts in a different brand of 3-ring binder, you could do that, which I love. And then the coiled option that I got, they offer the inside as colorful Harmony as well as in bloom, and I chose the in bloom option with this customizable cover. And we're just going to go ahead and look page by page what the similarities and differences are. Of course, if you purchased this colorful Harmony on a coil, the coiled pages would look exactly like these binder pages. So your cover page, this is the colorful Harmony, this is the in bloom. You can see you get a nice cover page to write your information in both the binder or the coil. The next page on your binder option is an all about me page, and then in events and volunteers. So there is a slight difference on the in bloom. The events and volunteers, you have the same sections, just with a different design element. And then your all about me page, very similar, just a different color scheme. Both of those are beautiful. The first tab on your coiled planner is contact. It's the same in the binder, and you get the same sort of communication log. Your next tab is your 2022-2023 year at a glance. It is an academic setup, so it starts with a July start. Same with your binder option. I believe that the only start date option for the binder is August, so you'll see that this binder starts in August, whereas on the coiled planner, I did pick my start date of July. So if that makes a difference to you, you might pick one or the other based on your preference. Next tab is your year plan, which has 12 monthly boxes. There's a look at that yearly overview, and then your year plan. So still same setup. The thing that a lot of people have said is that since this starts with the July, they wished this started with July. I can totally understand that, but not a deal breaker for me. But I would prefer if this was a July start on these monthly pages as well. Then you have a graph section, which is several pages of graph paper in both options, as well as a couple of lined pages. And then you're going to go into your month pages and calendar section. That's the same setup on this coil. So you have a couple of graph pages, then your lined notes page, and then you're going to go onto your monthly notes and calendar pages. This was a July start. I'm going to skip to August just so we're comparing apples to apples. And I will skip to August in this binder as well. So in the binder, you have a lined version. The header looks like it's exactly the same quote, obviously just a different design on the coiled planner. And then on the opposite page, you have lots of room with lined sections and then dates to remember for the month at the bottom. Then you're going to go to your first monthly tab. So when you open up to that tab page, it is your monthly spread. And of course, the design elements will change based on which interior you picked. They all have a Sunday start with a Saturday end and a column for notes and a mini calendar down here to preview the next month. Your coiled planner is going to look exactly the same with those same elements. And of course, this one has the beautiful in bloom design at the top. So that pattern is going to repeat. You have your notes page, your monthly calendar, followed by your dated weekly lesson plan pages. And then you jump into the next month with that same setup all the way through your planning pages based on what month you chose as your start date. Again, this had an August start and it does have a July end. And then you're going to go into your checklist pages. The same holds true for your coiled planner. So we'll skip all the way through. This was a July start, so it ended in June. No, they changed it. So you get an extra month in this book, July start and a July end. And then the checklist pages. So you get the same number of lines for amount of names and the same amount of checklists per page. It is an option to add checklist pages to these books. So if you feel like you need more than what comes standard, you can pay an additional fee to add more checklists to your book. At the end of your checklist, you have this nice decorative page with some information. The same holds true for the coiled option. Then since all of this is movable, if you don't like the stickers placed where they come, which tends to be in the back of the book, you could move them. Same with your sheet protectors and your folder, which is what is kind of intriguing to me about the binder option, because you can rearrange things easily or add detailed notes to certain lesson plans if you need to insert a whole page of paper in between. But I did want to flip through and show you the beautiful foiled stickers that come with this binder option. You do get foiled stickers in your coiled option as well. They are beautiful as well. You do get a coiled on double-sided pocket folder. Very durable and large enough to hold full sheets of paper. The same is true with your binder option. And both books, I believe, come standard with one sheet protector. Again, like the checklist pages, you can add more for an additional cost. I did not, so I just have the one sheet protector for my binder. I believe for the coiled version, I chose to add some extra pages, so I do have 3 sheet protectors here. You'll notice that you do get a sheet of stickers for monthly holidays. These fit on the monthly calendar boxes, and they are the same for both the coiled version and the binder option. So now that we've talked a little bit about the side-by-side comparison of a coiled versus the binder option, and I've already mentioned the fact that one of the things that intrigues me about this system is that I can add all of those papers that I usually already have in some sort of 3-ring system to my actual calendar system, and it will all be in one place. So I don't know if I will last in this cover, even though it's gorgeous, just because it is a little bit bigger. But that's the plan for the year, is to start out using this. And then if I need to change over to a different binder, I can take all of these inside pages out and easily move those over. I also wanted to talk just briefly about how I use each section in this planner. As a little bit of a background, I was a special ed classroom teacher at the high school level for 13 years, and I moved into the special ed admin position for our district, and I'm still liking having my teacher planner, even though I'm not in a typical classroom setting. I have tried other planners. I've tried the regular life planner, I've tried plum paper, I've tried A5 size, and nothing seems to give me the amount of room and structure that I need, like the 8.5 by 11 Erin Condren teacher planner. So that's why I choose this planner year after year. These pages I use just like they're set up to use, like with my website and passwords and my school information there. And then I do use these for communication purposes. And then for my calendar view, I'm going to do something a little bit different this year. Typically, I would just use the Planner Kate transparent stickers and mark our days off of school, early dismissals, that sort of thing. This year, I'm actually going to also put a colored dot for any annual review that's due in the district, and a different colored dot for any triennial evaluations that are due. And I think that will kind of help me map out my year a little bit better. For my year plan, I am also going to be listing out those specific dates that correspond. So for example, if I have an evaluation due on May 9th, I would also list that here, but with the student's name, date of birth, and all of the important information. So these 2 pages will kind of give me a broad overview of the year and what meetings and evaluations are due. My graph pages will be used per normal. I do still do some sponsorships, so like National Honor Society or freshman class sponsor, and these give me just enough pages where I can put any important information down for my sponsorships throughout the year. My notes pages, I typically take this with me to any meeting that we have and take notes from our administrators that are talking or the speaker, and I have all of that then combined into my monthly notes section. On this page, I always have a monthly to-do list, things that have to be done in that month. Like April is always SAT testing, so that means accommodations have to be put in, that sort of thing. And then any dates that I need to remember for the month go down there. And then my most used section of my teacher planner is definitely my month view. I do oversee 3 buildings in the district, and they are in 2 separate towns. I'm on the go a lot, and I need to have a master calendar for the district so that I don't overbook myself. So any timed appointment that I have gets put on this monthly calendar. As far as the actual lesson plan pages, I do have a plan with me, which I will link below, showing how I set this up for my current job position. If you're looking for ideas and you're not in a traditional classroom setting. I hope you guys have enjoyed flipping through both the binder and coiled option from Erin Condren. Again, I love these products. They're one of my all-time favorites ever. If you guys have questions about anything, let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you back in my next video, and happy planning.